everyone, welcome to my video. Did you know guys that there's a tunnel under ocean connecting two European countries? And are you curious about the ideas, processes and problems during the construction of the tunnel? Don't worry, you can get all those information in a book that I will discuss in this video. A non-fiction book brought us to the history of the Channel Tunnel's construction. The title of the book is The Tunnel Under the Channel. This book was written by an American journalist, Thomas Whiteside. Released in 1962, this book has various total of pages depending on the edition, but the edition I read online has 158 pages. Briefly, The Tunnel Under the Channel tells the story of the construction of the Channel Tunnel, a 50 kilometers rail tunnel connecting Folkestone, United Kingdom and Coquelles, France, beneath the English Channel. From the initial idea in the 19th century to the construction efforts in the 20th century, and explain about the political, technical and social challenges faced in building the tunnel, including the negotiations between British and France governments. This book shows what is the effort to build the tunnel over more than a century, and the challenges faced by engineers and politicians involved. This book also explores how the idea of the tunnel's construction is the big dream of many people, but it is also generate some fears and doubts at the same time, and how the national identity and security influence decisions on the tunnel's construction. The complex history of the Channel Tunnel's construction is the main topic of this book. This book is clearly and engagingly written, providing comprehensive information on the history of the tunnel construction and detailing the political and social challenges of its construction. The author's knowledge and information are readily understood by the readers, with easy to understand language used in this book. However, for the readers who want to know about the financial and environmental details of the Channel Tunnel's construction, this book is less appropriate because of the lack of the information written in this book. The interesting part in this book for me is how significant the British and French governments played in this development, and how they faced challenges in building the tunnel, which is the main focus of this book. However, some of the technical parts in this book make it a bit confusing and less interesting for non-technical readers, and it was quite often discovered while I read this book. This book is perfect for the readers who have interest in the history of the Channel Tunnel's construction and the problems in its process. It will also appeal to the readers who have interest in history, technology and politics. This book is highly recommended for people who are interested in reading non-fiction books that contain information about past events. In conclusion, The Tunnel Under the Channel is an engaging and informative book about the Channel Tunnel's construction history. This book provides excellent information on how the big project was influenced by social and political factors. Both of these things were presented clearly and well through this book. It is a good non-fiction book to read to increase the insight, information and knowledge about the detailed process of a big dream, and it was a good experience to read this book. I would give rating 4 out of 5 for this book. After I finished the review of this book, do you think you found some interest to read The Tunnel Under the Channel? Let me know your opinions and your perspective about this book through the comment section of this video. Maybe there is some information and my opinions about this book. I can't wait to know if you will read the book after you watch this review. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.